Hello, I'm here with Donna Jackson in Newport at her beautiful home. I've been lucky enough to be invited along to a rehearsal for the Baby Show, your new show. Tell us a little bit about it.
It's about babies. Where do they come from?
Yep.
If you don't know.
Yep.
What you can do with them if you don't want them.
Yep.
It's a little bit about me when I was a baby.
Yep.
I was 9 pounds 6.
Yep. Okay.
Well, one of the biggest babies
big?
ever in Australia. Yeah,
Okay.
huge.
Yeah.
So I'm a giant baby.
Right.
And I haven't had any babies.
Yeah.
But I've seen a lot around and I've got a lot of opinions about them.
Okay.
So I thought I could share them with people.
Yeah. Nice.
And yeah, I'm working with John Bolton,
Yep.
director.
Yep.
And
What led you to work with John?
I just really love his work. It's really lyrical
Yeah.
and beautiful.
Yep.
And originally I wanted to do the whole show about dogs.
Okay.
And he said to me that dogs aren't that interesting. Don't
Yeah.
listen, Joe. So now the show is a bit about how dogs could be surrogate babies.
Yep.
Like this one. But also about babies in general. Like we're at a time when we've got IVF, gestational carriers.
Yeah.
And part of my experience was being adopted, so I grew up with one family, and I had a different birth mother. It's a really good time to be talking about how babies and our relationship with them is changing. Like we can just get them,
Yeah.
buy them over the internet.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to find a way of talking about that.
Yeah.
Now the thing you need to know about the Nullarbor, it's hard to find a park. And it all looks the same. So when they pulled up at a service station in Kalgoorlie, they stopped and thought, oh bloody hell, it's going to be a long trip. But a truck pulled up. And so they continued on their trip as the moon rose.
And you've been involved in some sort of bigger projects with lots and lots of people. What's it like, sort of scaling it all down and being the only cast member?
Yeah, well, when I founded the Women's Circus, I used to direct about 120 people in large-scale shows.
Yeah, wow, 120.
I also did a show for Melbourne Workers Theatre called We Built This City that was on at Science Works, where it had cranes, bobcats, whole lot of machinery, 120 people. Yeah. It's good to work by yourself. It's sort of going from one extreme of everybody move over there to just being me and a lot of little shadow puppets and my dog. Yeah. It's more intimate. Yeah. But I think, and I direct, it's really good to do performance because then you're aware of how vulnerable performers feel. Yeah. And I think a one-person show is maybe the most vulnerable you can make yourself.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And you performed in the car maintenance, explosives and lust, is that right?
Oh, lust would have been good. I should have called it that. No, it was car maintenance, explosives and love.
And love, right.
But there was some lust in it.
Nice.
But
And
most of the lust was for a car.
How long ago was that?
Well, the last time I did it was in 2006. Yeah. So that's about 5 years ago. Yeah. And then I did that show for 10 years, car maintenance, explosives and love. I did it at the Edinburgh Festival.
You performed it for 10 years?
Yeah, in different places.
Yeah. Wow.
That's season on, season off.
Yeah.
Went to Sydney, to the performance space there, and went to the Brisbane Powerhouse, Adelaide Fringe, Edinburgh Festival. Yeah. It was a good little vehicle to take around. Yeah. That one was sort of like an angry young woman show. Right. A lot of angle grinding, blowing things up. This one is, we don't blow anything up.
Right. So we hope not to.
Well, we'll see.
Is the whole show shadow puppetry or is it a bit of a mix?
It's a mixture of stand-up, straight talk to the audience, bit of lecture demonstration, and Jade does a short scene in the show.
Jade's going to be in it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So she's very focused at the moment.
Yeah, I can see.
And yeah, she'll be doing 2 scenes. She does.
Great. Well, I look forward to it. Thanks very much for inviting me here.
No, thank you.
Cheers.
So lean back.